everyone, hope you're well and welcome to today's video. Today I shall be showing you this makeup look. I experimented and had this makeup look in my previous video and you all really loved it, and I thought, oh, they're gonna ask me to do this makeup look and I can't remember what I did. You know when you're just playing around with your makeup and you come up with a look. So I thought I'd better do it for you quick, so I have done. If you'd like to see how I've created this look, carry on watching. So I started off mixing two foundations together, the Infaillible and the BarePro, and it seemed to work very well. I went on with the Infaillible first, and the reason why I ended up mixing it was because for some reason I'm suddenly really pale and none of my foundations are matching. So I put this down first and I just thought, oh my God. And you know, it's been a few sunny days, so I've been outside, which has been nice, but I just can't be doing with my foundation not matching anymore. It just drives me nuts. So I'm gonna put some of this on top. As you can see, I'm trying to get the remnants out of this bottle. There's still some in there. Right, so it's a much lighter shade and a lot more yellows, so I had, you know, you've got to make do, don't you? And I just had to put that on top. So that's how I got that combo. Then lucky for me, I've got a really pale shade of the Infaillible concealer, which helps. It's really bright, and I usually mix it, but because I feel like my foundation shades are just a bit dark, it kind of brightens everything up a bit. I'm going to set with Mercier mineral powder because it's not going to change the shade of my foundation, make it darker or anything like that. And yeah, and nothing. And I washed all my makeup brushes last night. So, okay, I'm going to use Hoola bronzer because I just fancy it sometimes, you know, and I like using the brush. So I kind of place it before I kind of go all over because it is quite a bronzer. But I love the little brush that comes with it. Over the nose like that. Yeah, I wash my brushes. You know when you're like, I don't know about you, but I get so like antsy at 5 o'clock. I don't know what it is. Like I've done whatever, or it was just one of those days. I just thought, I don't know what to do myself. And so I thought, right, do something with your hands, wash your brushes, and it was incredibly therapeutic. Blush, I'm going in with the Golden Oldie, and that's the Coralista. I haven't used this for ages, and I'm like, yeah, I know. I know why I don't, because it doesn't really come up. It just gives a little bit of a glow, but I was never really too much of a fan. You know when they brought out Georgia and some of the others, they just never showed up on me, but I like that this has a little bit of a glow to it, a little bit of a sheen. Okay, eyebrows. I know you've asked me to do eyebrows, like an in-depth one. I have to do a separate one for that, but I'm just going to go in with the old Benefit browsings and show you when it's done. Right, now for the exciting part, the eyes. I used the ColorPOP Stone Cold Fox. I frigging love this palette. It is just beautiful. So the colours I used are, can I see them? Fascinated, Ghost Town. Are they together? Fascinated, Ghost Town, and this was the shade on my lid, which is called Magnetic Moon. So as a crease colour, I'm going to go into Fascinated first. And I just take a tapered brush like this, and I'm going to try and get in close so you can see. And I'm just gonna brush that in my crease like that. And you can see it's one of those shades that is just so subtle, but do you see it gives that gorgeous shadow effect. And what's nice about these is they're so forgiving that you can go up further, you know, if you've got hooded eyes and you really, I like to go over that bit here. Then I'm going to go into Ghost Town, which is slightly slightly more minkier, and I'm just going to trace over, kind of take it to the corner. I love how once you've washed your brushes, they're so soft to use and lovely. Then I'm going to go back into Fascinated and I'm going to go under the eye like that. Back into Ghost Town. It reminds me of that, this town is nothing but a ghost town. Something like that. Dee, 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 dee. That one. Okay. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Right, get yourself a flat brush, like that, and you're gonna go into Magnetic Moon, which I love that shade, and I was inspired by that shade because of my jumper, you know, but you can't see it because, well. Take a flat brush, go into Magnetic Moon, which is like a greeny silver. Now look how that picks up that pigment. This palette, I'm telling you, And you're going to place this on to the eyelid. The lid like that. And you see those colours just marry together so well. I don't like warm tones, browns, and I like icy tones, okay? Going with the other eye. And you can see then it's not falling out at all. These are like, they remind me of the bareMinerals shadows because they're very gel-like. Do you know what I mean? So over the eye like that. Fabulous. And then you can take your other brush and kind of just blend in the corners, but not too much. Then I take like a pointy brush like that and I go in with that really white shade called Dreamful. And I pop that in the corner like that. Isn't that lovely? I love those tones. Aren't those tones amazing? Okay, now I just realised I need something else. God, flipping heck. I tried to be organised this time, right? Laid everything out, but of course I've forgotten something. I crack up every time I drink this now because everyone's like, is that a bucket of coffee you're drinking? Pretty much. Okay. The eyeliner. Now, I figured out a really good trick to do my eyeliner. I feel like this has dried out. Has it? Bloody hell, it hasn't lasted long, has it? Don't think I've used it that much. Anyway, so this is the trick I do with my eyeliner now. I first of all place the line like this with my eye open. So I kind of get it on the edge. And I do the other side. Like that. It's still not even, but whatever. I find that's a lot easier to do. And then I tip my head and just drag the line in like that. Then I turn my liner around and I rest it on the base of my lashes. Don't worry if it looks wonky, we will sort that out. And I kind of stop there. I'm just stopping like in the middle of my pupil there. Okay, let's go to the other eye and we're just going to drag that down, fill in the gaps, mind the gap, and rest it along the lashes, the point facing in. There you go. It's life-changing. Then what I did on top of that, because you know I love a smudge, I took my bareMinerals Warmth Cheek and Eye palette, and I go in with this dark blue. This is what I love doing, because I just find a black liner a bit, especially with this kind of look, it's too much. I take the blue and I go over that black liner with the blue. So I take a angled brush, like so, and I just stamp. This is a really good trick. You can do this with any colour. It softens the eyeliner and helps you fill in any gaps you might have missed. But it makes it look a bit softer, and I love a blue. So if you've got any navy blues and you don't really know how to make use of them, or a green, and can you see it just makes it a little bit deeper, a little bit softer. I think that one did drop, the bareMinerals one. Never mind. Okay, other side. I like to, again, start on the edges here. You're not rubbing, you're just tapping. And you'll see in like sunlight or daylight, you get this lovely sparkle. And it's just a lot softer, and I like it like that. I'm then going to go into the big bronzing shade, because I like to put this just in the middle here, the centre. It just brings the eye down a bit and gives it, you see that, pulls it down, gives it a bit of a bigger eye look, if you will. Then we shall go in with mascara, and I'm going to use my Sky High Lash Sensational because I want to show you how it works, basically. Here we are. So I'm going to do this eye first. It's a really bendy wand, which is really nice. It's quite flexible. And I just bring that through like that. And this is specifically for layering, so you can layer as many layers as you want and it won't get crispy, and you'll get really nice lashes. So I take ages doing my lashes. Oh my gosh. That's why I used to always be late for work, because I was buggering around with my lashes. But have a look at that. Isn't that amazing? I like to really pull out the edges. See? Ooh, pretty cool, yeah? Okay. Let's do the other eye. Oh, I love a bit of lash action, don't you? I didn't wear any makeup yesterday. I had a sofa day yesterday. You've got to give yourself those days, don't you? You know, sometimes you wake up and you're full of beans, and sometimes you're not, and you have to listen to your body, you know? Those days when you are full of beans, do what you can. And when you're not, accept it and just rest. That's what I'm like. So, now I mentioned taking this off. It's a weird one, you know. Let's go back over, do another lash-tastic. I love how bendy this is. It's bendy, wendy. Okay, right. You're done with the mascara, Shaz. Stop. Now for lips, I'm using these three. So, I like to go over with a lipstick first and then my liner. It depends. It depends how I'm feeling, to be fair. But I'm using this bareMinerals Focus lipstick. Because when I was thinking about this lip, I was like, what lip? If I do a pink lip, this is not going to look... It's going to look too 80s or something. But anyway, this is called Focus. And look at that. It's the most perfect combo with this eye. These smell like strawberry shortcake. You know those little dolls you used to get? It smells like that. Brings me back to childhood, like. Then I use this liner, the Urban Decay Slide On Glide On Naked. And the reason why, I just thought, well, I haven't used it in a while. So, it is exactly the same colour as the lipstick. Oh my God, I really need to wax my top lip. Oh God. It's that whole, oh, I'm using retinol, can't wax. It's like you can't win. You either have smooth skin or a hairy tash, you know? God. I can't wait till, you know, salons and stuff open. You can have facials again and treatments. Okay. And then, just to top it off, I used the Fenty Glossy Bomb in Fussy. Oh, fantastic. Feels so retro. And there you have it. That was the makeup look that I had it on in my previous video. I hope you like it. Hope you're well, and I shall chat to you soon. Ta-da!